Welcome ESL to week 2 at Martinsville as we will be doing some short track racing. Last week at Daytona, we had Amelia Rose win on the last lap, but is starting 29th today, so has to work through the field to go back to back. But our pole winner is Andrew Green. Can Andrew Green win the pole and the race and secure a spot in the playoffs? As we head into turn 3, the pace car comes off the track. Green flag is out and we're off to start of week 2. Andrew Green holds that inside line, takes the lead. Rooster Rodden in second, followed by Forge and Freddie. These laps will go quick. And the stage 1 is lap 51. We see Lotus Lee fighting for 3rd place. That inside lane seems to be very fast. That's where you want to be right now. Lotus Lee is followed by Freddie Trammell. Freddie takes 4th as Forge has slipped a few spots. Freddie Trammell still holding on to 4th place. Here comes Chris Andrews. So Stefan seems to be losing some spots, but right now he's holding on to 5th place. Track position is key at this track. As we see Evan Ethel trying to take a spot from Forge and from Berto, sorry. Evan Ethel up 4 spots up to 7th place. As Andrew Green continues to lead. He's showing speed early on. We'll see how he does as the laps continue. Andrew Green, Rooster Rod, and Lotus Lee are your top 3. As we go to the middle of the field, you see Killmonger in the 15th, followed by E. Weezy in 16th. And there's a battle for 17th. Cole Shoemaker, he takes 17th from Georgia. Now Zach is trying to take a spot. He also does. That outside lane seems to be a problem early on. As we see Tibbs move up to 11th place. Last week's winner, Amelia Rose, is up to 19th. So it is moving up the field. Andrew Green with the fastest lap so far in the race. He has that clean air, so that's where he wants to stay. How will he do as once we catch lap traffic, as we're already starting to get close? Getting by lap traffic is very important at this track. As Doug Britton takes a spot, he's up to 7th, followed by both his teammates, Kenny and Ethel. They're 7, 8, and 9th. So NLR is showing a strong showing early on in this race. Four cars in the top 10. Let's take a ride on board Lotus Lee. Robert Tibbs in a battle with the 61 for 11th place. Tibbs is in the outside. Can he hold on to that spot? It's a tough place to be in the outside, but maybe that outside lane rubbers in as the race goes. But right now he just lost a spot, and Travis Arthur is trying to take another one in the inside. Green continues to lead as you see as you see traffic coming up ahead. "30 laps to the end of the stage." You want to be in the top 10 to get stage points. Those are very crucial. Andrew Green easily gets by the 501. As we have a battle for 9th place. Doug Britton on the outside with John Anderson on the inside. We're 23 laps into these on these tires, so who has that long run speed is going to be key. Weezy up to 15th. Berto DeMara's in the outside. Andrew Green gets by another car, the 502. But it's pretty clear ahead for at least a turn or two. Next car is Stuart Zomilia. He's struggling so far in this race. Evan Ethel and Doug Britton side by side. Evan Ethel's stuck on the outside lane right now. He might lose a few spots. He seems to be holding on, though. He's trying to make it 3 wide. That might be a bad idea. Not much space when you're 3 wide. Robert Tibbs is at 10th. Gets by Chris Andrews. As we have 21 laps to the end of the stage. Freddie Trammell stuck behind a lapped car. Stefan Forge takes advantage of that. He's up to 4th. But Andrew Green, he is on rails right now. He has pulled away from Rooster Rodden. He is almost 3 second lead. Showing a ton of speed early. Your top 5, Andrew Green. 2nd, Rooster Rodden. 3rd, Lotus Lee. 4th, Stefan Forge. And 5th, Freddie Trammell. So far, it's been a very clean race. There goes Kenny Flores to the inside of the lapped car as Britton goes very wide. Now he's caught behind that lapped car. He's going to lose some spots. He goes back to the outside trying to get by that lapped car. The outside is not where you want to be. Now he gets back in line. Those lap cars can cause problems. You get stuck behind it. There's nowhere to go. Some drivers use the lap car as a pick. Now we see Berto DeMore trying to get by Billy Sauter for 14th, and he does. Now Chris Andrews goes in the inside of Vasquez. Vasquez is stuck behind that lapped car. As we started to see Rooster Rodden gaining some ground on the leader. Rooster is under a second now. Can he catch him before the stage ends, as there's 11 laps to go? Andrew's tires are definitely falling off. And he is about 2 car lengths already. And he makes the pass once he gets to him. Rooster gets very wide coming out of turn 4. He is almost up to his bumper already. Can he get by? As there is some lap traffic up ahead. As they're side by side in the backstretch. Rooster takes the lead temporarily. Andrew Green's fighting in the inside. Can he hold on? Seven laps to go to the end of the stage. Rooster Rodden takes the lead. Rooster showing some long run speed today. Now there's a ton of cars ahead. As we see, I think that's the 501. Not sure who that was. But they were very slow on the outside. Now Evan Ethel is going into pits. That is not the start you want to see. Let's see what happens as they go 3 wide. Bad mistake and hits the wall. That is very unfortunate. It's tough going 3 wide in a short track. The 501 comes in and puts him into the wall. Three laps to go to the end of the stage. Rooster still leads. Can Andrew Green get to Rooster? He is right now. There's a lot of traffic, so he might catch him. Stage wins are big for playoff points. 1 lap to go to the end of stage 1. The 26 is right there. Can he get by as we go into 3? We come out of 4. Rooster Rodden wins the stage. That was a pretty crazy stage 1. Rooster Rodden, he wins that stage. Andrew Green was right there, almost had him. Lap traffic can be very tricky. Evan Ethel is out the pits. Who will go into pit as we see Rooster come in? How many cars stay in? Kenny Flores stays out, so he is taking a risk. Kenny Flores and Cole Shoemaker stay out. Will this strategy pay out for the end of the race? They're on a different cycle right now. Sometimes those are the risks you have to take to take the lead. It's all about track position sometimes. Rooster Rodden is your stage 1 winner. This series is sponsored by Barber Ford of Holland, Michigan. There's only one car currently in the pits. That is the 502. We still have 33 cars on the lead lap. As we go into 3, pace car comes off. Will these old tires hold up? Green flag comes out as we start stage 2. Can Kenny Flourish hold off the drivers with these fresh tires? Rooster Rodden already on his bumpers, not letting up. So far, Kenny's holding his own. How long will this last? As we see Robert Tibbs up to 4th. And a battle for 5th with Shoemaker and Vasquez on the inside. Now we see Merle. Merle's up to 8th. He takes the spot. And Kenny Flourish is pulling away. About 3 car lengths already, 4 car lengths. He is on 61. His tires have 61 laps on them. Having that fresh air also helps that car. Cole Shoemaker was the other driver to not pit. He's down to 6. So he has lost 4 spots already. Your top 5, Kenny, Rooster, Andrew, Robert, Killmonger. As Rooster Rodden is starting to close the gap. As the top 4 are very close. The 01 is up to his bumper already. Takes a peek to the inside. Now Andrew Green trying to take second place from Rooster. Rooster's taking those wide turns right now. He's losing momentum. Andrew Green takes second. And Tibbs takes 3rd. Once you get caught on the outside, there's really not much you can do. Now the 26 is up to the 90s bumper. Now Green is in the outside. Can he hold his lane though? Now Tibbs goes to the inside. He's up to second. Now he's trying to take the lead. As we come out of 4, Tibbs does take the lead. Rooster Rodden right behind him, and Kenny gets very wide. He loses a ton of spots. He's down to 5th. Now Robert Tibbs is in the lead, followed by Rooster Rodden and Andrew Green. As we head around turn 1, can Rooster take the lead again? Robert Tibbs now has that clean air. Let's see what he can do. Andrew Green is in 3rd. Then we have Killmonger 4th. Merrill 5th. Kenny is down to 6. He has not pit, so he is on those older tires. So he might continue to fade as this stage goes. Want to send out a shout out to a good friend of mine that's in the chat, Dustin. Thank you for joining the stream. Robert Tibbs about 3-4 car lengths. As Lotus Lee is up to 10th. He's in the inside of Stefan Forge. Zach Hordorf is in 9th. Now Lotus goes to the inside of Zach. Trying to take another position. He takes that spot away. Forge makes it 3 wide. As we saw earlier with Evan, 3 wide is not what you want to do. Stefan Forge does not want to continue losing spots, but he is up to 10th. Let's go about mid-pack here. As we see Justin Chris, he is currently 18th. Followed by Amelia Rose, last week's winner at Daytona. Now we see Kyle Storm on the outside. Trying to take that spot away from Rose. We have 27 laps to the end of stage 2. Kyle Storm gets very loose, almost lost it coming out of turn 4. As we go back to the leaders, now they're starting to run into some lap traffic here. Tibbs easily gets by. Now can Rooster and Andrew do the same? Let's ride on board the 26. Tibbs continues to lead. As we see, there's a car in the pits, and it is Gunny. Oh, he has right side damage. He definitely hit the wall. Not a great showing for him today. Tibbs is extending his lead. As we see Merle move up to fourth, but he's battling with E-Weezy. Merle's up 26 spots. So you definitely can move up the field. E-Weezy trying to get by the 502. "17 laps to go." Tibbs lead almost 2 seconds. Can Tibbs stay in the lead, win the stage? That'll be a big boost for that team. As we see Doug fighting for 16th. Freddie Trammell on the inside. Tibbs showing a ton of speed right now. "11 laps to go to the end of the stage. Unless Tibbs makes a mistake, he's definitely going to win this stage." Rooster in second, followed by his teammate E-Weezy. Green fourth. Merrill fifth. As we have a battle for 10th. Travis Arthur and Stefan Forge. Now we have a battle for second as E-Weezy takes second from Rooster. Tibbs is your leader. As you can see, the cars that did not pit. Kenny Flores, he's in 18th. He lost 18 spots. Cole Shoemaker's down to 32nd. So that strategy did not pay off for them. But who knows? Depends who pits after stage 2. 5 laps to go. Weezy up to the 20s bumper. Can he get by and win the stage? Goes to the outside. 1 lap to go. I mean, 3 laps to go. Sorry about that. Can he get by? He got wide there. Now Andrew Green is creeping up. Tips is doing everything he can to hold on to the lead. Side by side, crossing the stripe, 1 lap to go. Weezy fighting on the outside. As we go into turn 3. They're neck and neck heading to the stripe. Weezy wins stage 2. Weezy still steals that stage. It was a drag race to the line. It's been a great race so far, but I feel like the drama is not over yet. As the leaders do not elect to pit, will anybody else follow suit? Track position is so important. Nobody wants to give up that track position. Now Kenny pits and Shoemaker pits. Everyone else is in about 60 lap old tires. So can this pay off for these two drivers? They're going to be on fresh tires. They're going to be towards the tail end of the field. But with fresh tires, they might be able to work their way up. We will see how this plays out. Your stage 1 and stage 2 winners. Stage 1, Rooster Rodden. Stage 2, Weezy. Teammates from Low Fuel Racing. The cars to watch. The number 90, Kenny Flourish. And the 127, Cole Shoemaker. They have the fresh tires. Do they have enough time to get to the front? as we get the 1 lap signal. Pace car comes off, goes into pit road. Final stage. Who can secure a playoff spot with a win? Green flag is out. Start of stage 3. As we go side by side into 1 and 2. Weezy comes out with the lead in the backstretch. Tibbs on the outside. We know that outside gives drivers problems. Andrew Green takes second. Merrill's looking to take third. 2 of the top 3 are Brew Crew. We know how much speed they have. Merrill takes third. Tibbs is still trying to get back in line. He is 4th. John Anderson takes 5th from Rooster. As we see Amelia Rose up to 13th. Kenny Flourish, 26th. That will be the car to watch moving forward. Weezy still in the lead. He wants to secure a playoff spot. Top 5 is Weezy, Andrew, Merrill, Robert, Rooster. Everyone is single file, the top 5 single file. Travis Arthur, Amelia Rose, side by side, fighting for 12th. Rose is followed by Gerald Smith. First time we call his name today. Kyle Storm trying to take 10th from Zach. Kyle Storm has moved up some spots since the start of the race. He secures 10th. Justin Chris up to 14th, followed by Lotus Lee. Kenny Flourish up to 23rd. Now Kyle takes up to 9th, looking to take 8th. Weezy in that Barber Ford still in the lead. About half a second. Still a lot of laps left. And we still haven't hit lap traffic. Kenny Flores continues to climb. He is up to 21st. He's about to break the top 20. Lotus Lee up to 14th. Zach fighting for 11th position. This race is one of those grinded out races, so even if you come out of here with a good finish, you just take it and move on. "41 laps to go." We keep calling his name, but Kenny Flores is up to 19th. He continues to go through the field. Does he have enough time? Shoemaker's up to 26. Well, he hasn't had as much success as Kenny has with the fresh tires. Kenny's doing all he can. He goes 3 wide, and he splits Gerald Smith. Up to 17th. He is not playing games. Whatever it takes to get to the top. He knows time is running out. Killmonger and Kyle Storm battling it out for 9th. Vasquez is just happy he is in the top 10. When he stays clean, this is the type of races he can have. So he's trying to turn his luck around. This might be the race to do it. There goes that man again, Kenny Flores, up to 13th. This is about to take 12th from Zach. He is on the move. Can he get to the leaders in time? Weezy continues to lead as Tips and Rooster have fallen back a few car lengths. Kyle Storm and JQ going at it for 7th. JQ in the outside. He goes a little wide. And there is Kenny Flores. He is in the top 10. 31 more laps to go. Up to 9th. Kenny is putting on a performance today. He has worked his way up from the tail end of the field up to 9th, looking to take 8th. As JQ and Kyle Storm still battling it out with John Anderson. Kyle goes to the outside of John. This will hold up Kenny some. As we check our leaders. Murrow's up to 2nd as Andrew goes wide. Now Tibbs is in the inside trying to take 3rd. You could throw a blanket over the top 5. That's how close it is. It's still anyone's race, and now we have traffic up ahead. As the laps continue to tick down. As you're starting to see Kenny flourish in the picture, he's up to 7th. He's trying to chase down Kyle Storm. Does he have anything left in those tires as we're side by side for the lead? Weezy trying to use that lap car to his advantage as we're 3 wide. Now Murrow goes to he's on the inside. Murrow takes the lead. Weezy's caught on the outside. Murrow takes the lead for the first time today. He does not want to let it go. He wants that playoff spot. Now, can he get by this lap car? He goes to the outside. It might be a mistake. Weezy goes to the inside. Now he's caught behind that lap traffic. They're side by side coming out of 4. Merrill still holds on to the lead, followed by Rooster Rodden. That lap car is giving a ton of problems right now. Merrill clears it. Now Weezy and Rooster fight for 2nd. Now we see Kenny flourish in the picture. He is up to 5th. As Merrill pulls away some because of that lapped car. Kenny flourish in 4th. Can he get to the leader? He's trying to take 3rd away from Andrew. Not many more laps to go. Merrill about a 2nd lead. There is no lap traffic up ahead, so it's clear sailing for the 33. Does he have enough to hold on? Weezy in 2nd, followed by Green in 3rd. And Kenny Flores in 4th. Does Kenny have anything left in those tires? He could have used them all up going through the field. $14 laps to go. Merrill still has a second lead over Eweezy. Merrill continues to hold on. Still maintaining that 1 second lead, so Eweezy really ain't gaining any ground. Looks like Kenny has used up those tires because he has not been able to get past the 26. He had a great run though. Seven laps to go. Six laps to go. Merrill worked his way up the field 30 spots to take the lead. Eweezy pulls in within a second. 9/10. Andrew Green is still third. And as you can see, Kenny has lost a few car lengths to the 26, so he is definitely slowing down. He gave it all he had. 3 laps to go. Merrill is a proven champion. Two laps to go. As we go around turn 3, Merrill comes out of turn 4. White flag is out. Final lap. Merrill wins at Martinsville. Secures his spot in the playoffs. That's 2 Brew Crew teammates in the playoffs. Out the gate, week 1 was Amelia Rose. Week 2 was Merrill McGuire. What a run by the 33. Eweezy came in second. Andrew Green, third. Kenny Flores, fourth. Robert Tibbs, fifth. Rooster Rodden, sixth. John Anderson, seventh. Kyle Storm, eighth. JQ, ninth. Stefan Ford's 10th. That is your top 10. But what a race by Murrow. Once he took the lead, there was no looking back. It was a great race at Martinsville. 6 more races to go until the playoffs, so that's only 6 races left that drivers have a chance to win, to get into playoffs by winning a race. The only other way is by points. That's why those stage points are so crucial. Let's take a look at the race schedule for week 3 as we head into Atlanta Motor Speedway. 1.5 mile track. That should be a fun one. Who will win? Who can get into the playoffs? 2 spots are already taken. That only leaves 14 to go. Right now, Brook, got 2 of their drivers already secured a spot in the playoffs. Can they make it 3 next week? We will see. But tune in to week 3 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Also, tune in into ESL trackside as I will go around the league and discuss each series, the winners, and any possible scenarios moving forward. But thank you for watching the stream. This has been JV on the call. I will see you guys next time.